If there are no other questions, we can wrap up.
Yes, Joe.
Yes?
You mentioned na meron kang pinablish noon na may picture kayo na ginawang donation sa angkop.
Yes.
Can you give a...
Okay. Actually, I do not want to boast right now, but I think this is the time. What we have to do is summarize all the donations that have been made from the last year. Well, PIDC will allow us. We will be publishing all the donations under the term of June Enverga to the 209, the last year of his term, the donations that we have made so far from his administration. And it's not boasting, but this is something that we have to prove what we have done in thus from 206 to 209. And the ANCOP, to answer your question, yes, ANCOP, we have already donated some money to ANCOP, and also this year to Kapuso Foundation and AFCM, and also the Kidney Foundation.
Are you talking about PIDC or
PCCF.
Okay.
One more question. What would you like PIDC to do from this point?
Well, the audit is going on, right? And I need to know if there's something wrong, then you let me know. But then again, it has to go to another, we have to talk internally. This is something that this is not supposed to be in the media. This is an internal affairs between me and PIDC.
Why is that so?
What happened to the supposed meeting of the former presidents of the PIDC and other officials? It was supposed to be a meeting to trace out all these differences.
Right.
Yeah.
It's ongoing.
Did it occur?
The meeting of the
Yeah,
PIDC,
all
yes.
the
They
supposed
did-
chieftains of the PIDC.
They did meet.
When?
I think that was a Holy Tuesday,
April 2nd.
April 2nd.
Tuesday.
April 4 or 5?
April
Tuesday
2nd.
was-
She said April 2nd, on a
April 2nd?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. You can check it out
Oh,
what day it
April
was.
3, April 3.
April 5th.
April 3.
Where was it?
April
Where was
5th?
this?
Holy
Third.
Thursday.
April 3.
April 3.
April
April 3.
April
April
3?
once more.
April 3.
And what meeting was that supposed to be? What was the objective?
Actually, the objective for that is to ensure that we know all the, as the past president, I want to say this, we had a meeting with the presidents, past president and current president, and the purpose of this meeting was to make clear what's really happened. So, and we discussed that they're going to give me all the outstanding, whatever documents they need, and we gave whatever they need at that point.
Was Made there?
Yes? So it's
What do you
not
mean,
about-
June, past presidents? What do they have got to do with this?
Well, it's more like the leadership. It's a leadership thing, everybody who has a stake in the organization.
Was that meeting had any bearing on, the
current
trouble
issue.
setting you?
The current
Meaning
issue,
you and Rosemer?
Did you have a chance to talk about it?
Well, they just asked me for some clarification, and we answered that.
Okay.
Including Pempe, sabi.
Yeah, because I remember Norma Carpio was saying that as far as she is concerned, Rosemer has clean bill of health pending the outcome of the
Auditing.
auditing. In fairness to everybody.
Excuse me. That's what we discussed upon and I read it in my newspaper about that said meeting. No? April, you said Holy Week, April 5.
Third. Third.
April 3 or April
Tuesday.
5?
I think third. I think Tuesday. Third. I think third is
That's what you told me Tuesday. Yeah. Was Pempe Sabed also there?
no.
I wasn't present.
No.
Only you and Minda
and Norma.
and
And Altupe, yeah.
Altupe.
And
And
Danyo.
When I called
Danyo.
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 Not Danyo.
Penuliar.
when I
Danny Penuliar?
Penuliar.
Yeah.
I was there at the press conference at the Max's restaurant. That's why I called you after to get your side. And Romy was there in the Tessie. I even asked Mindaneri about the financial status of PIDC last year in comparison with PCCF because I told them what's going on with this. the PCCF under your leadership and the other official had presented their financial statement, even doing such contributions to GMA. What about you? What happened to your last year's income as an organization that also contributes to the community? They said they do not have any contribution. Can we ask from the PIDC your financial status as of last year? Because PCCF presented it to the media, to us, and said we could not. They said we could not because we don't have money. Why? Why don't you have money? Your Fiesta Mabuhay, whatever that, where stores from TCCF came, TFC came, and a lot of people were there. They paid around $40 to $50 for a transit truck. And then she could not explain. We don't just have money. That's where the issue of you come up from Tess, who asked about the pageants that gives money to the organization. And I asked Mindan or Tita Norma, would you be presenting that to us as what the PCCF is doing right now? Because there is comparison between the PIDC and PCCF. There should not be comparison because both organizations are helping the community. That's why when I wrote my story, it's enough of this bickering. And then you said that there will be a meeting of the minds this Holy Tuesday. We were happy because there might be a solution to this. And then what the media, we are asking from the both of you is unite. There is no competition between you because both of you are helping the community in your own different ways. Helping Kapuso or TFC. It is a corporate war actually. This GMA 7 versus ABS-CBN. And that's where you are being made a spawns to their corporate war. Can't you see that? So we could probably stop it. And June is doing the right thing. Call all these past presidents and officials, trace down the problems, you know. This is a little thing, the amount of money that you earn during it's not money, you know. It's the ego that these people are having on themselves. It's fixated in our minds.
When you say these people, Mon, who are those people?
Both the PCCF and PIDC. Ayun yun, nagko-competition kayo among themselves, which is not a good, you are role models to the Filipino community. We have around 200,000
But according to Rosemer's statement is that we, the media, tayo rin yung gumagawa ng gulo eh. Sabi niya kanina.
No, we are just writing what you are exposing to us.
Can I say something? Just 2 cents worth.
Maski
If we are going to say or write anything about someone, can we find or look for the facts first? Dig up the facts, and then if you see if there's anything wrong, abnormalities or anomalies in the statements done, then that's the time we cry or that's the time we shout.
I think that's a good
Because you
one.
do it.
For every,
Why are you not doing
for
it?
every,
That's
I have
how
that-
we do it.
no, that's a given.
No,
That's all it is.
no, your
It's a given for
prerogative,
every
you know,
journalist.
we-
You should be responsible for
No,
what you
Tess.
write.
Tess, he said
My
2
God,
cents
you're not a
worth.
journalist. If you cannot check
He
your
said
facts.
2 cents worth,
My
okay?
God.
It's not 5.
You don't really have to mention it because
Can we
journalists do it.
Why can't
Can
you
we
do it
call
every
it
day?
Sheila?
My God.
Why is just
Sheila, should we
Don't check your facts. You're not a journalist.
just being
polite.
Tell please avoid that. Let's not insult.
There are some
Okay,
insinuations
Sheila.
here.
Pare.
Can you stand up?
Easy.
Can we observe the proper decorum that you are not called, please?
Yeah, can you sit down? Yeah, we have to give chances.
We are assuming that
That's okay.
you are all professional that own
That's
you.
your profession. Let's
Please.
that's
No,
okay.
we're
Stop insinuating, man.
The allusion.
Okay, let him continue. Tell me,
That's
please.
irresponsible, I tell you.
It's true.
I'm Sheila Canizares. I actually was one of the volunteers before with PIDC, and I was the co-chair of the Little Miss Philippines pageants when Rosemer Enverga was the chair of the PIDC pageants. And this time, I have joined PCCF, and I'm also part of the pageants group. I am one of the co-chairs of the Little Miss Philippines Canada pageant, and I'm also assistant secretary of the PCCF executive secretary. So I also just want to say my 2 cents. I actually saw the video, and I think that the question that was asked there is about the financial